So, decided to do my little video of the big bite in a little bit of a different way. Usually you get loads of people spouting crap before you actually get to hear any music and all of that. So I thought, well, I'll just play you some of the stuff that I play in the first through this big bite pedal, and it's straight into my Laney's Crunch channel. I'll show you how the EQ's set on that. Fairly simple. Got it through the Crunch channel, drives on 3, volume's on 1 there, bass is rolled back to 7, middle's on 2, treble on 3, haven't got the reverb or the effects on, master presence is at 2, resonance is on, and I'm in the high gain input. Okay, using the lovely Vanquish Custom Mystique. Absolutely beautiful, love it. Okay, so now I'll talk you through this pedal. Okay, so this is the big bite. Now, it's a big pedal. If I get something like this Polytune here, that's my hand, do you like it? You can kind of gauge the size of it there. It's a very big pedal. So if you've got a small pedal board, probably think about upgrading it, because it does take up some serious real estate. As you can see, I have a bit of tape across mine with the settings on. You know, you don't have to do that, but I think there's a nice big space there, and I like to use it. I also like to make all of my stuff pretty much idiot proof. So basically that means that I could trust the other guitarist to set up my stuff and he'd know the settings that I want to use. Okay, so let's have a look at this pedal in a bit more detail. What you've got here is 4 controls. You've got the boost, which is like your, it's like your overall volume really. Treat it like that. I think it's pretty cool, although it does do a bit more than a volume. Think of it like the volume on a plexi. The more you turn it up, the more it tends to break up and give you some of that real kind of power amp style grunt really. Next you've got your tone control. That's pretty much standard on all pedals. Then you've got your bite, which is basically your first stage of grit. Then you've got your big bite, which is the second stage of grit. You know, I think you'll be able to tell the difference, you know, in the sounds from the start of the video. So green mode, that's the pedal completely bypassed. So at the moment there's nothing going on there, but then as soon as you hit it, a lovely big bright red light comes on, and if you're on the green mode this side, that gives you your bite control. Okay, the bite control is, you know, your standard kind of gain really. This first gain kind of ranges from, I would say, an old kind of like ratty Fender sound, but push it all the way up and you'll get those kind of, you know, laid back JCM 900 kind of tones. Pretty cool, but it really comes into its own when you use the second stage on top of it. The second stage does completely relate to the first stage, so I like to get it cooking a little bit and then use the second stage to absolutely bomb it. Second stage comes on, there's another big red light, which is pretty cool I think, and it's very easy to see on stage. Really cool looking pedal when you look down at it on stage, and people often say, what is that big black box that's on the floor there? What does that do? It looks important. Well, it kind of is. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of my distortion sound there. So yeah, you'll have heard lots of different sounds that I did in the video there. There's stuff, you know, that I was ranging from bridge humbucker to the neck P90 on the Vanquish, you know, various different settings, loads of different riffs that my band plays. I probably didn't play them very well, but that's probably how I play most nights. So if you don't like it, don't really care. I'm having a good time. Yeah, so check out the Big Bite. It's pretty cool. I know a few people are now starting to get onto these, and they are well worth it. You'll have a good time playing with this pedal, especially if you're into kind of the more vintage side of, you know, overdrive pedals. It's not a metal master by any means, but it will get you in quite heavy territory. Sounds great through my Laney VC50. I've tried it through a few other amps, Marshall Vintage Modern. It sounded pretty fucking cool. It's also worth checking it out through you know, the Jet City amps. I've had a play with it through a Jet City 100 HDM, which is their high gain model, and it really smoked through that. Really gave a good boost to the front end. So if you've got any space on your pedal board, you want to look into this pedal because it's bloody brilliant. One thing that I do really like about it is this on the side. It's got this really cool battery compartment. Look at that. Oh yeah, that is cool. So you can just slide your battery in and out, you know, which I think is really cool. It does take standard 9 volt as well. So if you're running your whole pedal board off a 9 volt adapter, this will work. So hopefully that's really informative for you, giving you a little bit of an insight into what I do and what I'm using. But check out the Big Bite, it's really cool, and if you don't like it, you're obviously a sucker and I probably hate you, so go away. But if you do like it, you're really cool in my book, and come to a gig, come watch us, the first. Yeah, you heard it there. Bye.